Here's something nobody tells you when you buy a pretty flower pot at the store. Almost every single plant they sell you in that little plastic container is going to be dead by next spring. And it's not your fault. It's because you were never told which plants actually live for years in a pot, and which ones are just designed to die, so you buy new ones every single season. Today I'm going to show you 13 perennial plants that you plant one time, in one pot, and they come back year after year, with almost no work from you. No digging every spring. No running to the garden store every May. Just water and maybe a little trim once a year. And stick with me until the end, because number 11 on this list is a plant that most garden stores actually hide from you, because it's so cheap and so tough that they can't sell you a new one every year. Once you know this one plant, you will never waste money again. Let's start with number 1, hens and chicks. Here's the problem. You buy a pretty little pot for your porch. You water it every day because you think that's what plants need. Within 2 weeks, it turns to mush and dies. This happens to millions of people every single year, and they blame themselves for having a black thumb. But here's the proof. Most porch and patio pots die from too much water, not too little. Plant roots need to breathe air, just like we do. When soil stays wet all the time, the tiny air pockets around the roots fill up with water instead of air, and the roots literally drown. Hens and chicks is a plant that stores its own water inside its thick little leaves, kind of like a tiny camel. It does not need you to baby it at all. So here's your solution. Plant hens and chicks in a shallow pot with a drainage hole. Water it once, then forget about it for 2 whole weeks. It will multiply on its own, making little chicks all around the hen plant, filling in your pot for free year after year. But wait, the next plant on this list survives things that would kill almost anything else, even a full week of blazing summer heat with 0 water. Number 2, sedum, also called stonecrop. The problem is simple. You go on a 1-week vacation in July, and you come home to a pot full of brown, crispy, dead plants. This is one of the top reasons people give up on container gardening completely. Here's the proof behind sedum. This plant actually closes tiny pores on its leaves during the hottest part of the day to stop water from escaping, then opens them again at night. It's basically built with its own water-saving system, like a plant that knows how to ration its own drink. The solution is easy. Plant sedum in any pot with regular potting soil. Water it when you plant it, and then only when the soil feels bone dry. That's it. You can leave for a week, and it will be perfectly happy when you get back. Number 3, daylilies. Here's a problem almost every homeowner has faced. You plant a flower, it blooms for maybe 5 days, and then you stare at a boring green pot for the rest of the summer. It feels like such a waste of money. But here's something most people never think about. Daylilies don't just have one flower stalk, they send up many stalks, and each one opens new flowers on a rotating schedule. That's actually why they're called daylilies, because each single flower only lasts 1 day, but the plant keeps making new ones for weeks at a time. So while individual flowers are short-lived, your pot never actually looks empty. For your solution, use a deep pot, at least 12 inches deep, because daylilies grow a thick root system. Plant it once in spring, and it will come back thicker and fuller every single year, needing nothing but water. But wait, this next one is for anyone who thinks their yard doesn't get enough sun for flowers. Number 4, hostas. The problem is that shady corners of American yards, like the side of the house or under a big tree, often look sad and empty, because most flowers need full sun to survive. Here's the proof of why hostas are different. Their big wide leaves actually evolved to be extra large, so they can catch every little bit of light in shady, low-light areas. It's basically a plant that's built like a solar panel for shade. The solution is simple. Put a hosta in a wide, sturdy pot in any shady spot on your porch or patio. Water it when the top inch of soil feels dry, and it will come back every year with bigger, fuller leaves. Number 5, yarrow. Here's a common problem. You plant something pretty, but by midsummer, bugs have chewed it to pieces, or it just gets sick and droops over. The proof here is interesting. Yarrow has a natural chemical in its leaves that most common garden pests don't like the taste of. This isn't some magic trick, it's just basic plant biology. Many tough perennial herbs developed natural pest resistance over time because they had to survive in the wild without anyone spraying them. Your solution is to plant yarrow in a sunny spot in a regular pot with good drainage. It barely needs any care, and it comes back every single year, taller and fuller. But wait, the next plant on our list actually gets better looking the more you ignore it. Number 6, lavender. The problem many people have is they treat lavender like a delicate flower, watering it constantly, and it turns yellow and rots within a month. Here's the real proof. Lavender originally comes from the dry, rocky hillsides of the Mediterranean. Its roots are built for dry, fast-draining soil, not rich, wet potting mix. When you overwater it, you're basically drowning a plant that evolved to survive in a desert-like climate. So for your solution, mix regular potting soil with some sand or small gravel for extra drainage. Water only when the soil is completely dry, and place it somewhere it gets lots of direct sun. Do this, and your lavender pot will come back every year smelling amazing. Number 7, coneflower, also known as echinacea. Here's a problem gardeners face constantly. They plant flowers hoping to see bees and butterflies in their yard, but nothing ever visits. The proof is that coneflowers have a flat, open center packed with tiny individual flowers, which makes it incredibly easy for bees and butterflies to land and feed. It's like a landing pad built specifically to attract pollinators to your yard. The solution is to plant coneflower in a large pot with full sun. Water regularly the first few weeks to help it settle in, then only water when dry. It will return every year, and you'll notice more bees and butterflies visiting your home naturally. But wait, number 8 solves a problem almost every renter and homeowner complains about: ugly bare dirt. Number 8, creeping thyme. The problem is that pots often look empty at the base, with just plain dirt showing under your taller plants, making the whole container look unfinished and messy. Here's the proof of why creeping thyme fixes this. It naturally grows low and spreads sideways instead of growing tall, covering bare soil like a living carpet. This also helps lock moisture into the soil, so the pot needs less watering overall. Your solution is to plant creeping thyme around the edges of a larger pot, letting it spill over the sides. It comes back every year, spreading a little more each season, and it even smells great when you brush against it. Number 9, Russian sage. Here's a problem for people in hot, dry states like Texas, Arizona, or Nevada. Most pretty flowering plants wilt and die in extreme summer heat. The proof is that Russian sage has fine silvery leaves, and that silver color actually reflects sunlight away from the plant instead of absorbing it, which helps keep the plant cooler in blazing heat. This is the same reason light color clothes keep you cooler in summer than dark clothes. For your solution, plant it in a large pot in full sun with well-draining soil. Water it in occasionally during extreme heat, and this plant will thrive where others fail, coming back taller every year. But wait, this next plant does something no other plant on this list does. It changes color as the season goes on. Number 10, autumn joy sedum. Many people complain their pots look amazing in spring, but boring and empty by fall, right when the holidays and cooler weather begin. The proof is that this specific plant blooms in stages. Its flower clusters start out pale green, then slowly turn pink, and finally deep rusty red by autumn. This happens because of natural changes in the plant's pigments as the weather cools, similar to how tree leaves change color in fall. The solution is to plant it in a sunny pot with regular soil, water sparingly, and enjoy a plant that basically gives you 3 completely different looks across one growing season, all from one plant you never have to replace. And now, the plant I promised you. Number 11. The one many garden stores don't want you to know about, sempervivum, also called hen and chick's bigger cousin, or sometimes just called house leek. Here's the truth. Garden centers make most of their money selling you annual flowers every single spring because those plants die and you have to keep buying more. A plant like this one is nearly impossible to kill, spreads on its own for free, and survives freezing winters outdoors in a pot, which means you never need to buy another one again. The proof is that this plant, whose name literally means always alive in Latin, can survive being frozen solid in winter and then thaw out completely fine in spring. Its cells have a natural process similar to antifreeze that protects it from ice damage. Your solution is simple. Plant it once in a small pot with rocky, fast-draining soil, in full sun. Leave it outside all year, even through winter. It will multiply into dozens of little plants, completely free, for years and years. Number 12, catmint. The problem is that many people want flowers all summer long, but most plants bloom once, and then just sit there green and boring for the rest of the season. The proof is that catmint is what gardeners call a repeat bloomer, meaning if you snip off the spent flowers, it triggers the plant to produce a brand new round of blooms. This is simple plant biology. Cutting off old flowers stops the plant from wasting energy making seeds, so it redirects that energy into making new flowers instead. The solution is to plant catmint in a sunny pot and every few weeks, snip off the faded flower spikes with a simple pair of scissors. It will keep blooming again and again all summer long and return thicker every year. And finally, number 13, ornamental grasses, like blue fescue. Here's a problem many people don't even realize they have. Their pots look great in summer, but the second frost hits, everything turns brown and sad, and the pot looks dead all winter. The proof is that ornamental grasses like blue fescue actually keep their color and structure even through frost and light snow, because their thin blades are built to bend instead of break under cold and wind, unlike soft, wide leaves that turn to mush in the cold. The solution is to plant it in any pot with regular soil and simply leave it alone through fall and winter. Instead of a dead, empty pot, you'll have a pot that still looks alive and interesting, even in the middle of January. So there you have it, 13 plants you can plant just one single time and enjoy for years without running back to the store every spring, without wasting money, and without spending your weekends babying flowers that were never built to last anyway. If this saved you money or gave you an idea for your own porch or patio, do yourself a favor and subscribe to Lazy Yard Garden. This channel is built for people just like you, regular folks who want a beautiful yard without spending every weekend working for it. When you subscribe, you're joining a community of smart, relaxed gardeners who've figured out how to save their money, save their time, and still have the prettiest yard on the block. I'll see you in the next one.